Salutations! And good evening. My name is Leo Solga, and this year I have had the enormous honor of serving as the student body president. I am joined by Vice President Alana James, Secretary Rissa Howard, and Treasurer Sam Aronson. Thank you all for being present on this lovely night, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2022. This is an absolutely outstanding, completely sterling, and entirely excellent group of students. I am so glad to be a member of this class. And while we are pretty amazing, we could not have done it alone. Although tonight is about the students and soon-to-be graduates of this class, we must take a moment to recognize those who helped us along the way. The unparalleled Lower Merion faculty and staff. Lower Merion's administrators have made the tough calls and provided the foundation of our high school experience. Lower Merion's teachers have made us want to learn, improve, and come to school every day. They have constantly supported us, encouraged us, and pushed us forward. Lower Merion's staff have created and maintained a clean and safe learning environment. Without them, this whole operation wouldn't have even been close to possible. The high caliber of Lower Merion's faculty and staff leads me to the Fritz Brennan Award.
Tonight, we're proud to announce the Fritz Brennan Award. This award was founded in honor of John Fitz Brennan, who was a legendary football coach, athletic director, and assistant principal. Throughout his 32-year tenure at Lower Merion High School, he inspired his players, his students, and his community. In memory of his spirit, the Fitz Brennan Award is given to a faculty member that constantly goes above and beyond for students and has made a positive, lasting impact on our community. Each year, the senior student council officers and committee heads meet together to select a recipient who exemplifies the qualities of Mr. Fitz Brennan to receive this distinguished award.
This year, we worked hard to hear as many voices as possible from the senior class so that the faculty or staff member chosen could be one that we knew made a unique impact on the class of 2022. Many students responded to our nomination invitation, some writing multiple paragraphs about why they thought that their teachers were deserving of this award. So many teachers were nominated, which, again, speaks to the outstanding nature of the Lower Merion faculty and staff that we have been lucky to journey with over the past few years. However, one teacher began to stand out, both for the number of nominations they received, as well as for the effect that we know they have had on countless students in our class.
One student described this teacher as my most trusted faculty member and someone to talk to when the going gets tough. Many nominations for this teacher reflected similar experiences of gracious professionalism as well as knowing when to drop a joke. For the past 20 years, this teacher has worked tirelessly to support TSA, taking the club to local and overnight competitions. In addition to this, they have always had their door open to students. They have created a classroom environment in which anyone is welcome to eat, study, and relax during lunch and learn, something done out of pure kindness and love of teaching. This teacher embodies what the Fritz Brennan Award stands for, making a positive contribution to the Lower Merion student body and wider community.
It is with great honor that we present the 2022 Fritz Brennan Award to Mr. Mark Piotrowski. say something for you too.
Wow. Some of you, I'm winging this. Wow. Some of you are really good at keeping a secret, including my wife. I didn't know why she wanted to come. I want to thank my wife, I want to thank all the staff, and I want to thank all of the faculty, and of course, all of the students for being a model to me for the past 4 years, especially because it's been so tough. I'm winging this here. If you've had me for class, you know the phrase, design is iterative process. I got to work on that lesson plan, should have been louder. But as you graduate, I want to remind you, as you move through your journey and your marathon here, that life is also an iterative process. Thank you for being you, and thank you for this so much.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank all the guests, parents, and friends for coming today. I also want to take a moment to thank my family for always being there for me and for their constant support in my life. To all my fellow students, congratulations. This is a considerable achievement. We are graduating from one of the finest institutions of learning. The opportunities available as a member of this community are unparalleled. Coming into Lower Merion High School, I was mesmerized by the sheer quantity of classes I could take and activities I could participate in. More importantly, I was in awe of the community here at Lower Merion. From food fights in the cafeteria, to the rowdiness of the dog pound, to the wisdom of Mr. Piotrowski. The Lower Merion experience has been one of the most remarkable journeys of our lives. We debated, we built robots, we dressed in togas and screamed our hearts out for the aces. There have been a lot of shenanigans over the past 4 years. Who could forget the countless Instagram accounts? But through all of these absurdities, we never lost sight of what matters most, each other. Lower Merion was, is, and will forever be my home, thanks to the most phenomenal peers. From the beatboxing in English to the doodlings in AP Bio, I have met quite the characters. But what is a school without the teachers? To all the teachers out there who have helped in some shape or form, you are the reason why Lower Merion is such a wonderful place. We, as a student body, could not have achieved what we have without your help, your guidance, and your encouragement. I can attest to that personally. I would not be who I am today without all of my teachers. Since this school has been my home, Mr. Piotrowski's room has been my home within a home. Never before have I found a group of people with such intellectual prowess and a mentor with such wisdom. When I was going through a time when all I could think about was what everyone else thought of me, Mr. Piotrowski walked me over to a mirror in his room, gently pointed to it, and told me, "Look in the mirror. Do you see that? That's your biggest adversary, but also your biggest friend. His approval is the only approval you need." His words of advice have stuck with me. We too often focus on how we are perceived rather than on who we are and who we want to be. Think about a time when you compared yourself to your classmates. Not at a superficial level, such as casually discussing who could play chess the best, but at a much deeper level. That constant, deep comparison does nothing but slows you down and distracts you from your ultimate goal, being the best you can be. It is true to some degree that what people think of you is important, but if all you seek is some sort of validation, then your priorities are misguided. Basing your self-worth off of ceaseless comparisons to others will hold you back. However, once you cross this stage, you have a chance to start fresh. There will be new people, environments, and opportunities ahead. In this vast world, you might find yourself feeling small and insignificant. But as much as you compare yourself to other people, it is important to remember life isn't really about other people. It's about you, your character, and the choices you make. The only life you can govern is your own. Some of us have paths that are yet to be paved, and that's okay. Our biggest concerns should be our own paths and attaining our own goals. It's okay to not have everything figured out. All you can do is focus on being your best in the aspects of your life that you find important. How you think you compare to the world doesn't matter. It's who you are. It's your character that truly counts. Thank you.